Hello everybody, this is going to be episode 13, and today what I want to do is fishing stuff. More specifically, go catch all the winter fish. 'Cause we got, I think, 7 more days left for that, and then I will want to do more of the fishing ponds, and I'll automate the fishing ponds. So if that is of interest to you guys, be sure to stick around. So first things first, we'll just take our rod, and if you guys didn't know, you can go ahead and turn off that minigame. Again, I'll link that video down in the description box below. But the beauty of it is you literally just have to, wait for fish like normal. And the one that we're looking for is going to be the triple whirl pleco. Now that's mainly just for me, just because I want the void motor stuff. And having that will just kind of save some times because, like, look at this thing. For the void casing, you need obsidian, that, whatnot. But if I remember, the Whirl pleco, this guy, you go there, go to the fish ponds. He gives us that void steel that, we don't have to actually make. Because it's just obsidian and ender pearls. I figure, it'll just save me some time. And actually, I think the triple whirl pleco is in the ocean biome. So, let's see. Ocean biome's not too far away from us. So, we'll go there. Look at that. We got the arrow mono. But for the winter, for the day, I think that's about it. And then we could just actually come right over here to our river biome and hopefully catch some stuff. Because the triple whirl pleco is at nighttime. These are the fish I've caught in so far. Ooh, how convenient. It's actually now raining. Maybe we can get lucky. Oh, there's the triple whirl pleco. Nice. What else was the one I needed in the ocean? The brown truma would be nice. Oh, we got a rainbow trout. Let's see. Dash panel. But we get a prismatic shard at 8, but 1% chance. But you know what? That's passive, a passive thing. Prismatic shards. And we actually do want these river jellies. And because with that, we're going to go ahead and then buy a few of these fish ponds. Oh, there we go. There's the turtle. Now, we just need the rain to go away and get that last thing, the copper flame. Actually, is there a way to make river jelly? Fossilized clams have a chance of giving us sunlit pearl, clam, and that. How do you get the clam? Fermentation, shells, small bass, tentacles. That. How do you get this? Oh, the mana crab thing. Okay, so that's a little bit down the line for us. We don't have that. Oh, there we go. That was 11. And then take this thing off because I don't like that little clutter on the side. Well, since we need to have water anyways, I'm just going to do it right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this hatchet fish thing, grab some building blocks. And let's just go here. And this is the end. And I want it slightly away from the edge. All right, so we'll want this fishing basket. What are we missing? Do this, fish basket. Iridium, bismuth. Oh, we have plenty of those. Just throw all that in there. And do I have a phone out here? I do. We'll want to go to that fisher. We're going to take our fisher jellies, go to here, and then we're going to buy these fish ponds. And yeah, you can, I think, make it. How much cheaper is a fish pond if I were to make it? Oak resin and neptunium. It seems like it's better for me to just trade it. I have the money, so. And we'll buy all 11. And what we're going to do is just place it underneath. And it looks like they're still not upset. At least that top one isn't. By that fish basket. Now again, this thing works in a 3x3. So we'll set it at the middle one. So it will work on that one, and that one. If you guys do have that magnifying glass, again, it's just one copper and a glass. You can then right click it and you'll be able to see, the range at which it will work. And we'll just do the rest for the other sides. There we go. All 9. Now we got to figure out which fish we actually want to put in there. So obviously Alright, Mr. Fish. Obviously we'll want ourselves a triple whirl pleco. Ooh. This star shell gives us the star fruit at the very end, as well as some passive eggs, which again, eggs is not something we're really worried about, but I will do the turtle. So what we'll do is them go in there, and then turtles go down on the bottom. And I'll just go through them slowly just to see which ones I want. And remember, you guys can always hover over the fish press U on it and then scroll to the tab, come to the Fishing Society one right here, and it will tell you what it will give you. You know, scratch it again. I don't like it. I'm just going to go on land and make a proper one. The fish pond goes right here. It needs then a 3x4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we can block this part out right here. And then that can go also. So that will be fine. And then it just goes 1. And then 2. For the 3 fishing ponds. And once again, 4 out by 3 wide. And we go down 2. Alrighty, so we are completed. So now we just need to make sure what fish goes into what area. So I'll have the normal fishes behind me, and then the lava fish, I think I'll set them up to be like through the walls. So you can see they are angry currently because there's no water. But we'll fix that here shortly. Alright, so these 6 are going to be lava fish. We're going to want 1 wither fish to get some of that chance of the nether star would be nice. The lava puffer would be nice for the passive quartz. Obsidian fish would be nice for that passive obsidian. So once we start doing that void stuff, right? So we don't have to go mine that out ourselves. The magma cube. You know, the basalt shards, right? That's good for the skull cavern skip. So we will want that magma cube fish. Alrighty, so with all those things down, now what we're going to do is we're just going to mine down a few. And let's use our hammer just because it's bigger. And so then in the middle, all we're going to do is place our fish basket. Or fish basket pond thing, whatever it is. And next up, all we got to do is get some sparkstone. Throw that on top, like so. And to be fair, we don't really need that many in there. I'm thinking what I will end up doing, or I say I will. I most definitely will. We're going to do this. We're going to get some cables. Actually, no. Before I do that, let me grab water. Make a unlimited water source here. And then we're just going to place water down. And it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. And we're going to have to go get some lava. I really have to make a lava farm. I've been too lazy not to make it. But I think we're going to do that soon. All right, so I don't know what the optimal way of doing this, but I'm just going to do this corner, that corner, that corner, and then that corner. And then it looks like I need one in the middle potentially. 1 or 2. It's that gap that it wants to fill. And then as long as that should fix that. Okay, yeah. Alrighty, that is all fixed. Next, all we gotta do is make ourselves a barrel. I'm gonna take this barrel, come over here and place that down right so. We're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a importer. Click that into there, get some cables, and we connect it. So then the auto depot should work. And I'm thinking all I have to do for up top is now we just need to make a exporter, make a regulator. And I'm thinking all we gotta do is this. Take all this stuff out, take that exporter, place that down on top, export with that regulator inside, sparkstone. And now you're probably seeing the vision, right? Put sparkstone in here, right click it, set it to 64. So it's always going to try to, for instance, keep 64 in there. So then the idea is we can automate all our things, like our machines with sparkstone, but it'll only hold a stack. So let's go ahead and then link this system up to here. And ideally what happens now is we look in here and beautiful, look at this. It's working. So let me see if I grab this, help it out real quick by throwing in there. It should stop at 64. There we go. And this pond is now officially automated. It will self-fuel as long as we have sparkstone in our bank. And are you hearing the sounds? Right here. All these are complete. Bam, took out. And now if we type in row, look at that. It's slowly depositing into our system. Beautiful. Now, again, if you don't want it to import it into your system, if you're worried about storage, you can always turn that one thing right here, this importer into an external storage. All this external storage does, right, is it's just reading what's in it, but it lets you have access to it. But that is done, and that's all I'm going to do to expand. Like, all I'll have to do is just copy this and go elsewhere. And frankly, having 64 in here is actually too many. We can honestly set that down to like 32 because, again, the collection is only 12 a day. It does not need 64 in there constantly. But we can leave that in there actually for a buffer. All right, well, now that's done. River jelly will still be a thing that I do want to keep doing. Let's go ahead and see. Do we get lucky? I really hope we do. Still not lucky, man. That's insane. I'm probably going to change this whole setup right here to the redstone timer instead, because this is a bit of a nuisance. So what we'll do is make that redstone thing timer, place that down. We'll set this to 1 minute. Grab this redstone dust, place that down, and it's a pink plort on top. Okay. We just do redstone link like so, and then take that not pink, we take slimy slime, plort, and I believe it was the red one, and set that to red. Now, so hopefully every minute, or for the sake of it, let's just set that to 10 seconds. Does it switch to 62? Yes, it does. Okay. Set this to 1 minute. That should be fine now. Now, I know you guys said that like the cookies are changing, and I think I have a video idea for the moneymaker for that. I think I might have already posted it. We'll see. But I do want to expand on the slimes just because the slimes are really good for money. Passive even. Very passive. I mean, like, just look at these guys up top, right? They're like living their best life. And we got, what was this, 82,000, 82,000, 70. And then these bitwise, but we don't sell the bitwise. We want those for batteries. Again, we can just find some other largo. Like, for instance, if we can find a shulking slime, that would be great. Phantom one. I think we actually have the phantom one. They died as beds, but that would be good. Ideally, a minty plort would be good because they also eat monsters, but they don't, I don't think, have a trait, right? Like, no, but yeah, they're not, what's the word I'm thinking of? They're not picky eaters. So it's like, what does it take to make a minty plort? We'll need either a dragon egg and an ender slime, or a Gaia spirit ender slime. So we will have to go down into the skull cavern and potentially find a end city like little spot thing. I have not been looking like on the map to see. So we'll probably have to go ahead and just do this real quick. We can pop in, open our map. Okay, so there's one right here. So they're going to mark a waypoint there. Let's say end city thing. And is that the closest one to the surface? I think the answer is yes to that. So let's see, how do we do this? So it goes here, going up. Does it stay relative to there? It looks like we might need to have some like basalt things just in case. And what is this right here? This weird like giant cube. And let's just speed run it. We're not really caring about any of these things. And it looks like sadly we're not going to have enough time to maybe get there. No, it's too late. Let's go out. We'll do it on a new day. I wonder, there might be like another way of doing this. Like I could maybe like come up these ropes, right? This is like the same spot. See, this is where that basalt like escape rope thing would work nice. Because then you can just teleport there. Actually, wait. Rope? I do. Wait, no, that's down a level though. Wait. We can do that. Yeah. And turn it into a different direction. Okay. So let's think this through. Is it this level? It's up 1. So if I go up here and then, oof, where'd it take me? Where be the thing? It's literally like in the perfect spot that I can't tell. I'm guessing maybe below. I'll be possible with you guys. I'm like, I know for a certain it's like this way. I can't find the rope to it. Oh, well, ain't that lucky. All right, let's grab our slime gun. And, oh, you know what? Nice, grab all that stuff. Ooh, there we go. Shulking slime. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, for this, pretty sure it's a piston, right? Piston goes like so. Redstone thingy. And then we just do pop. And there we go, dragon egg. Oh, this is so bad. It just took another day, is all. Oh, there's one over here. And then remove that one. And now we're just going to, I guess, just mine around down here. Grab some stuff, you know? Oh, goodness, I died, really. Ah, that's fine. I did get what I wanted, though. I got the shulking slime. Too bad there was not an ender slime. I had to just hit those chests a little bit more. Potentially get a ender heart or whatnot. But with the shulking slime guy, what we can do with that is make now Orbeez with shulkings, which will turn basically each one of those Orby slimes now. They'll make like 8,000 a day because if we go to adventuring, right, we get 50% more for it. And then if we get all the way down here, 100% more. So that would be even better. And moment of truth once again. Nope. I do want to go ahead and bring a cable from over there to here. So then we can now then have that into our system. So let's go ahead and do that for both of these. And if anything, we might do the same thing for the feeding trough. So the feeding trough would also be hooked up. And to make my life easier, what we'll do is we'll just go from here, because this is basically the start. And that looks good. Now we can do this one of two ways. We can go in a weird diagonal path, or we just go straight here, straight there. So I'm thinking we might just do that. Or we'll just do like big zigzags. There would be a cable somewhere here, because we're trying to find the the honey farm one. Oh, we heard it. There it is. So we don't even have to go all the way down over there. We could just drag this cable all the way back. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, we're almost there. Yeah, there we go. Cable secured. Now all we got to do is hook it up to the systems. Let's go ahead and make some things then. We're going to want at least 2 importers because the importer will be taking the stuff. So for instance, this chest, we will want a importer on. So let's just do that. Up we go. And again, there you go. You can see it's starting to take stuff away. This does not need something like special because, again, it takes like a day for anything to happen. But this is just build up for quite a while. All we'll have to do, like the importer, or no, the exporter does not have to be much on the feeding trough. We will want more regulators though. So we will have to get ourselves more gold and whatnot. So let's see. Regulator. We'll need 2 regulators because the feeding trough's up here and up there. That's 1 regulator down. And then we want gold blocks. Oh, we're gonna like go get more gold. And then there's 2 regulators. We're just gonna do this in like so, put a regulator, and then we're just gonna take go in here, just grab a stack and then just do that. So it says 64, or again, you can just right click plus, you know, plus 64. These don't really go, it just goes to maximum. You can minus things by 10, or just, again, I just leave it at 64 because I'm thinking that's going to be the smart play. That way, let's just take a little bit out. So then when we do this, hook it up, it starts going up, and then again, and I don't think it matters about stacks, yeah? Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It just wants in total 64. So we're going to then just bring this exact same thing, like cable up top to this one, and we'll do the same thing. And same thing with the sparkstone thing. We're going to take out all the sparkstone from it, and we're just going to hook up only, oh, you know what, sorry. We're going to need more importers and more things, so we're going to have to go get more gold. Or the exporter, we'll just go into the auto grabber guy, and same thing. We'll put in this there. Type in sparkstone, drag that over, set that to 64. And then we'll just grab all these out and then we just bring it down. And then we'll be able to see it. There you go. It goes up. Wonderful. And this way again, this is the best way I'm thinking is so you don't like waste resources, right? You're just putting a stack here, a stack there, a stack here, a stack there. And if you ever need to top up your farms, well, just throw it into your storage system and it will just automatically feed where it needs to go. And you won't have to, micromanage. And there we go, starting to get those truffles, which is going to be beautiful to make that money. Because right here, guys, this is what I was talking about. You go to your fermentation jar, you put 4 truffles, vinegar bottle, salt, you get a truffle oil worth 8,200. Now, don't do anything with that. With that, we can then go into our cooking pot, put that sweet dough, that chocolate spread, if you remember the cookies, and we can make donuts worth 6,200. But that's making 4 of them, so 25,000. And it is a farmer product, so remember 15%. So what does that come out to being like? Almost another 5,000, so almost 30,000 for the truffle oil. So pigs are very good money. It just does take a little bit of time because it's like a 30% chance of getting it, but it is a worthwhile investment for sure. So we'll just grab ourselves that importer and then just bring our cable, and there we go. It's taking it away. So we'll have to go smelt all that gold. But once we have that, then we should have all the stuff to make the regulators. So then all this is technically automated, right? We never have to come back because it will automatically feed, automatically collect, and that will be the beauty of it. And then hopefully we do the same system on like the other stuff, like the slimes, right? I want to do the same thing where all these things, these deployers, or not the deployers, the dispensers, they don't have all these chickens, right? Like it just gets hooked up to the system and it always keeps like a stack of chickens in there for each one instead of me buying, 9 stacks of chickens for each level. All right, so what we wanted to do is smelt all this gold, which we'll just throw in there. And while we're waiting on that, we're going to go ahead and actually just start breaking some. And off we go. You know what? I'm thinking about something right now, and I really wonder if it will work. Because you can see right here, I'm getting earth crystals, frozen geodes, and whatnot, because like it's wintertime right now, right? Mineralogist, depending on what you're mining or where you're mining, right? Like for instance, in the overworld, we get earth crystals. Now, I'm curious, if I placed all these gold ores, or like, anything that I need to mine in the nether, would I get myself then the other things I need? Because that would be interesting. Because if that's the case, we can get ourselves like, not just earth crystals, but we can get ourselves a blaze powders or blaze rods, because that's also part of like what the thing does. So let me go ahead and try this. Because if that's so, that's going to be something that, I'm going to just be doing in the future then. We're looking out for fire quartz. I have not seen any yet. You know what? Chances are, Chaki's probably thought of it. So he probably made sure it didn't work. Oh wait, no, I just saw it. I just saw an earth crystal. So it does not work. Okay. Because what I mean is by this, right? Like you can mine these things. And let me turn off my magnet. Let me see if I can like find one that like does do it. Right there, we got magma. And then there's some fire quartz right there. I was thinking if we can maybe potentially force that to work in our favor. But that did not happen. Alrighty, please. This ancient thing, man. It doesn't want to give. So we want that regulator. Make this guy. Let's just make a couple. Regulator. What we're missing. This guy. Make a couple. Alrighty. I see a lot of regulators. It's going to be in our future. But then we just go in here, regulator, and type in that feed once again. Right click it, set it to 64, and then take all that out. Bam, there you go. Things are working fine and dandy. And so that is now officially done. And now we have, 1,700 in the bank that, wherever it needs to refuel, it can refuel. And last but not least, we're going to have to hook up the sparkstone like this up there also. Make sure the pigs like me because we want more truffles. Bring that cable, exporter, regulator, spark stone. By the way, make sure when you're dragging these over, don't accidentally grab like the plorts or like the heart. Make sure you're actually grabbing the spark stone, because I did do that once and I'm like, why is it not working? And it's because I grabbed the spark cat plorts instead of the spark stone. And then like after I did that, it fixed the problem. Now let's see. Oh, see, look at this. I deposited in the wrong thing. So that would have been annoying to fix. And because the magnet thing, it stole it already. So exporter and regulator. So we want it in this guy up top. Now I think that should deposit it in there. Regulator, this guy. Wonderful, it does work. Alrighty, this thing is officially done. Now obviously, I do want to get like, I guess, better area management, right? Because we have all this extra space and I wonder what like the optimal like way of like having pigs in there. Because yeah, like this does work, but I wonder if like was it turned off where they get angry or like get upset about space? Like, can I stick like 20 pigs in a pen and they won't be upset? There's something I need to go and figure out one day. Or I guess let me know down in the comments. Do you guys know the answer to that? Alrighty, with that thing done though, let's go ahead and do the thing for here. Same thing. We will just need importers though to, take stuff out. Bam. And now that will fix all of this problems for us. All the egg things and stacking should no longer be a problem. And then what we can do is actually pipe this stuff and make ourselves the slimy heart thing, because the slimy heart thing increases the value by another 50%. So we can do that. So let's do that. Oh, that's because that one's upset. And you guys leave the hole. Now, of course, the prettier look would be to not have it like going up here like so. And the easy thing is, since we have the cable right here, we don't have to like go ahead and underneath and fix all the problem. We can just bust through here and hook it up to the side. Actually, it can't be too straight. It has to be like on this side. And we're gonna have the cables running out just because I don't really want to keep breaking all the blocks. I mean, like, I don't mind breaking all the blocks, but since we tried to make it look decent, we'll just leave it like this. Bam, bam. Look in here. Does it work? Beautiful. Now our slimes are automated. Like, automated in the sense of all the stuff when I type in, like Plort, right? It will automatically come in here. And look at all the Orby Plorts we have. 500,000. But we don't just sell it like that. We're going to now make a Plort press. Now with that, you can see we turned 20,500 into 30,700. Now remember, guys, this is an adventure product. It's not 30,000. 50% more means we get 15,000 more on top. So we turn, this at 30,000 into this into 45,000. So what we can do is, I guess, since we have this right here, you know what? No, we'll just stick it with here. We'll just stick it behind. So we're going to go ahead and make that Plort press. So Plort press. And like that, we got it. Now, again, we're going to need more exporters. The only thing is this is going to be one that we're going to have to check quite often just because of the nature of what it is. Because say we run out of some plorts, so just right there, and then kind of stick then the exporter right there, and then the importer down low, like so. And let's set this then. Oh, you know what? We're going to need another regulator just because we don't want too much of things going in there. Yeah, if it's the same kind, it would be fine. But the problem is we don't want it, depositing stuff down here. That would be the problem, where it's like now starting to like merge other things. I'm thinking maybe the regular or the whitelist, we can also work with a regulator. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on it. But what would you do is just type in Orby Plort, take that in there, and then set that to 32 because 16, right? And it looks like it will go through. And then at 16, we should start seeing some sort of progress. Yeah. So all these will slowly go and become that. And then what we can do also, if we don't want to, care about the Orby slimes, I don't think I really care about them. to be honest. There's not really use for it. Yeah, you can get experience nuggets, but we get so many levels just naturally. So what we'll do then is we're going to come over here because we have a smart selling bin, and we're just going to break that, come to this guy, and then we're going to place in Orby slime hearts. Now this is the one where you could put that, filter to like set the exact things you want to do, because there's going to be a lot of things. But you can see, right? 60k, but we're already having 90k. So that's slowly going to pile in there and make us a lot of money. But I feel like a lot of things were done, but not really, because I spent, I don't even know, like almost an hour, I think, with the fishing. It does take a while, but it's like you just need to get one fish of everything, and you can just get so many more fish so much easier. I'll just show you guys here because that is going to be the route I'm going to be going. So check this out. We go to the fisher guy. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not something that we buy. We're going to go ahead and type in bait maker. And you can see turns a fish into 3 bait. And what are we missing here? River jelly. Oh, no, we did. We did. Okay, one second, guys. I'm going to go get myself a river jelly. Oh, that was lucky. It was first try. Alrighty. So we make this pearl, which, what? We don't have those jellies either. We have ocean. We have lava. Oh, wait. It's because of my backpack, right? We do that. We're missing pearls. Oh, the crabs, right? And that's another thing too, guys, is the crabs. I got to make a bunch of importers and exporters for the crabs. But same thing. You can automate that whole system and never have to worry about it ever again. And I mean, just look at this. Look how many puddle hearts we've gotten. 134,000. And I haven't really expanded. Like, it's still 5. And all these have been kind of like empty for a while. So who knows how much it could have made. The clams. Okay, yeah. The clams, and we need a cutting board. We want our flint knife. And if you guys remember the old usual. Okay, not that usual. I mean, that is kind of usual, actually. I do mess up. Clams in the offhand, and you just go to town. Just spam click the right click button. But then with all that, now, right, you make the sunlit pearl. What is other stuff we can make with this? See, this is what we want, guys. The auto worm farm eventually, to passively have the crab things going. And then we're going to want a seed maker, which more blocks of gold, bait maker, and bam, like so, we have the thing. Now, we just place that down and it works like anything, right? For instance, say mag fish. Any of these fish, for instance, like the magma cube fish is the most expensive one, right? So that's the one we probably want to duplicate. But it could be for anything. For instance, I'll do tropical fish. Why not? Just throw it in there. And it takes it takes a day and you'll get 3 fish bait. Now, what do you do with that fish bait? You put it in the crab trap where like this bait is. You place that. And, oh, perfect. I didn't even know the day was changing. So you just come over here, literally, where'd it go? Take it. Put it in the crab thing, like so. And you can see catches fish in any season or location. And funny enough, if you use the lava fish, you don't need the crab trap to be in lava. It will catch like a blaze fish in the water. And just put it in here. So that is something to know. And there you go. You could see it. It's not in here. And you don't, same thing. Just throw it back in there. And yes, you can set this to be automated. That is a thing that I will be doing in the future. You'll just need an artisan's machine. But basically you would have, the fish that you want on top, right? Just artisan machine would deposit it in here. It would take it out, put it in there, and then you just have this loop, right? This constant loop of it gets the fish, it takes the fish, puts it in here, and it just does this revolving cycle. And so like, essentially you'll want like as many bait makers as there are fish. That is what I'm doing, or that is my goal at least. We'll see if I get to that point. But this is not happening today. This is like way down the line. Maybe something you guys can do. And I'm thinking next episode, we're going to expand the Orby slimes, and we're going to expand our wheat farm. Not really our wheat farm per se. We're going to do a row. We're going to add more columns to this for like more specifically, like let's actually look how much wheat we have gotten so far. We've gotten over 2,000 wheat. That's a lot of wheat. But I want to expand this, like kind of go lower, and each level would have a different crop. Like for instance, if we go into here, in JA, type in pound and type in summer, right? We have all these summer crops. Like we got hops, we got the ancient fruit, we got, you know, like random stuff. But yeah, that will be the plan for next time. Hopefully I don't actually break this on accident. It was a pain in the butt for me to set up, but I think I understand it. Now, if you want to, you know, save yourself the hassle of ever bothering to do this, if you finish all the bundles, like all these guys right here, you can save yourself the problem. It's super easy to automate, because what you'll unlock is this guy, the ribbit hut. It does it in a 15 by 15 area, so it fits within a chunk. Yes, you are sacrificing 9 spots, but if you think about it, with all these like sprinklers, we're already sacrificing some stuff. And to save yourself the headache, right? Literally just in the middle of a 3 by, like, you know, 3 by 3, and you're golden. And it's very easy to like automate. Like again, you just mine the dirt underneath it, hook an importer under it, and every day at like I think 7 a.m. it will harvest the whole like area. So that's another thing I really do want to work on. But for now, since we do have the create, we'll just take advantage of that. But that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let me know down in the comments what you want to see next, or like if you need help with something. For instance, like this one, I was just doing more fishing stuff because I did see in the comments more people were asking about like fishing like questions. And there was one more question I did see of like the fishing bubbles. Now I'm going to like quickly see if I can find one. But basically the fishing bubbles, when you spot them, is there like this sparkly spot that you find on the ground that you break. As long as you fish that spot, it's going to give you more loot. It's hard to spot them. It's like one of those things when you're like looking for something, you can't find it, but then like, oh, perfect. Right there. These are the bubbles I was talking about. All you got to do is just put your thing like kind of like near it. It doesn't need to be perfect. And once we just grab it, you can see we got a couple things. We got ourselves a artifact trove, which that's actually pretty lucky. Let's we're a bit far away from it. Let's see what we got. And what is this? Legendary ink? Wait, what? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I thought we would get like some kind of like relic or whatnot. Kind of worthless for me. But already that is all. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Again, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Getting super close to 1,000. So thank you all for whoever are subscribed. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, God bless, and goodbye.